Good night, everyone. My name is Leah Newton, and tonight I'll be doing a brief presentation on the value of play in child development. Now, it's been brought to my attention that some parents are concerned by the fact that their children are playing at school all day long. They come to pick up their children on evenings and they're completely dirty from just apparently playing the whole entire day. So naturally, it causes concern among parents because they're paying their money in the with the intention that their children are going to school to learn. But somehow it comes across as all the children are going to school to do is play. So children parents become a bit flustered. However, this is not an issue that has now arisen. This has been going on for years and will probably go on for years to come as people have a difference in opinion. However, with this presentation, I'm hoping to explain to you exactly why play is such a big part in the overall development of a child and hopefully ease the idea that children playing at school is something that's deemed to be inappropriate, I guess, in a sense. So what we're gonna basically look at is what play is exactly. We're gonna look at some positive effects of play in the physical, cognitive, social, and emotional development stages, as well as a few activities in these stages which parents, guardians, teachers, anybody that is in the position to care for a child can integrate into work, just any activities that they would like to take part in with the child to help them develop overall. So what we're gonna look at first is what play is. And play is such a broad spectrum that there's no one single definition of play that everybody uses. Everybody thinks of play as something different. So I'm just gonna give you a few brief definitions that I found that I think encompass what I deem play to me. So first of all, Play Scotland defines play as a universal language of childhood. And I completely agree with this because, let's face it, what child do you know does not like to play? Every child thinks about playing. Every child wants to play. It's just something that children do. When you think about children, what you think about is children playing. You see children every day, they're playing, they're playing, they're playing. So yes, I agree that it's the universal language of childhood because it's the way in which children communicate and understand with each other. It's the way in which children form friendships and they learn how to interact. They learn how to be better acquainted with other people's um, not expectations, yes, but you know what I mean. It also helps children to understand the world around them a little bit better. So this is why in Article 31 of the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of a Child, it's proposed that it is the right of a child to rest and leisure, to engage in play and recreational activities appropriate to the age of the child, and to participate freely in cultural life and the arts. The article further goes on to state that states parties shall respect and promote the right of the child to participate fully in cultural and artistic life and shall encourage the provision of appropriate and equal opportunities for cultural, artistic, recreational, and leisure activity. Another definition I found was from Play England, which states that play is basically a wide range of activities and behaviors that are satisfying to the child, created for the child, and freely chosen by the child. Basically, what they're saying is that it's basically what children do when they're not being told what to do by adults. So we're gonna look at some positive effects of play. In physical, when we're looking at the physical aspect, basically playing keeps children fit. It keeps children healthy when they're running, they're climbing. it just keeps them healthy overall. It keeps their blood pumping, it keeps them energized. It is in the development of fine and gross motor skills, from learning how to hold a rattle to learning how to climb a monkey bar. It also helps with muscle control, reflexes, balancing, coordination, and building strength. In cognitive, what play helps with is allowing children to gain knowledge by using their abilities to work, think, and solve problems. It helps with language and vocabulary skills. It's in helping children to learn shapes, colors, textures, and imaginative play is a big part of a child's cognitive development because it allows a child to go into their mind and basically think of whatever they want to, put themselves in a scenario. They can be a fireman putting out a fire, a pilot flying a plane, getting 300 passengers from Barbados to Bermuda. It can be a teacher teaching children their ABCs. Children can imagine whatever they want to, and this is a big part of cognitive development. When looking at social development, play helps children in regards to building relationship building skills because, like I said earlier, it's through play that many friendships were started on the playground, in the classroom, anywhere. Play is always the start of amazing friendships, and sometimes these friendships last a lifetime. So, relationship building skills are a major part in the social development of play. It helps children to learn social norms and cues, teaches children how to negotiate, share, and be patient and considerate, especially when it comes to cooperative play, i.e., children playing with each other, because children playing on a swing. You might have two children playing on one swing, one person will swing, the other will push, and when that person is finished, they will decide to switch. That's all in negotiating, sharing, and helping. It also helps children to feel independent, and this is more on the side of when children are playing alone. It allows children to know that they can play alone, which in this instance they will be basically looking in on other children. So they will basically be looking to see, well, this is how this child is playing. They are observing, so they're seeing how children are playing, they're seeing how children are reacting to certain things. It also in the end, it helps them to know what to do when they're put in the position to play with others. When looking at emotional effects, positive effects of play, we're looking at building self-confidence and esteem. We're looking at experiencing various emotions and releasing emotions from past trauma. Because when children are playing, especially for the last one, in releasing emotions from past trauma, children are sometimes put in situations, it's unfortunate, but children are sometimes in situations which are not the best. Maybe it's physical abuse, maybe it's sexual abuse, we don't know. But for children in these situations are always find play as an avenue to basically release the emotions caused by this trauma, whether it's by drawing what is happening to them or just playing independently. It helps them to feel more at ease, more confident in themselves, like to say, yeah, something happened to me, but I'm still a child, I can still do this. It helps them to feel at ease, like put themselves in a different world, which is where imaginative play also is a big part in emotional development, because it helps children to create another world, a world in which they are happy, a world in which they were never abused, never troubled, and this world is a world in which they would love to stay. They are the happiest. This world can be anything they want it to be. And in this world, they are completely at ease, completely in comfort, completely just them, completely a child living a child's life. What we're going to look at now is a few activities which support each developmental stage we spoke about just now. So when thinking about physical, this is pretty straightforward. When it comes to activities, these activities would be like running, jumping, climbing, skipping, hopscotch, anything like that. Anything along those lines is what would be considered physical activities. When thinking about cognitive now, we're looking at things like puzzles. So a 20-piece puzzle, 50-piece puzzle, just something to make a child think. Which piece goes here, which piece goes there. It helps them to think about, well, let me look at this piece and see if this piece matches up with this piece. No, let's look again. Matching. Everybody has done those cards, those matching cards where you have to match the apple with the apple or the banana with the banana. Yes. Further to that, we will look at social and emotional activities to help with development, such as role play. One body is a doctor, one body is the patient. This completely helps children in just feeling like they're doing something greater than just being a child. They feel like they're a doctor, they have a patient, and they're gonna feel like, oh, I'm gonna make this person feel better, and it helps them in the end. So to conclude, I hope that my presentation helps you guys to understand a little bit more about play and why it is so important for a child to have play in their life, especially at school, whereby they're able to interact with other children and get a better understanding of what other children are like, how they like to play, and interact with them on a social, physical, emotional, and cognitive level.